How's it going, guys? Roguestay here, bringing you another video, and today I'm doing another recap from my local league. Once again, we took Garchomp with us. I've made some minor adjustments to the list. I'll pop them up in shortly. But yeah, we went really well. Ended up winning the whole tournament, what was dope. So, this is the recap. Let's start off with the deck list. Now, my deck list, I did change it from the sort of like the straight Garchomp there. Had no recovery last week and I was struggling with it, so we actually found a way of getting a Super Rod in there and 2 Night Stretcher, what absolutely helped so much just to be able to get Pokemon back from the discard into our hand. The biggest addition I added to this was the Munkidori. This card is legit the most broke card in this whole format completely. Being able to bounce 3 damage counters back, it's like having a free basic Roserade on the field. Pairing up with the Crispins, we can power up attacks and power up the Munkidori in one turn with a 400 HP Pokemon. It is ridiculous. It just helps so much into the matchup. So that is one of the biggest adds. The other thing I've gone for is 4 Arven and 2 Petrol, as these just sort of end up being the same card in theory. Arven gets us the tool, but Petrol gets us any trainer we want. So if we need a stadium, we can go find a stadium. If we need secret box, we can go secret box, go that route. It basically just gives me like 6 Arvens in my list, and that just feels absolutely crazy. Yeah, the deck performed absolutely perfectly. So let's do a little recap of the games.
Before the game, why not hit the subscribe button? It will definitely bless your top decks. Thanks. Back to the video.
So game 1, we end up going against Joltik Box again. So game 1, we end up going against Joltik Box. Now Joltik Box is I would say quite a free matchup for us, because the power weights take us out of the range of sort of Iron Leaves and the Galvantula, what are our main threats. So we're able to sort of like dance around, and since the big HP of our Pokemon, it's really good. As long as we don't have a slow start, we should be off to the races. As long as we get it set up before the Iron Hands is able to take, say, multiple multi-prizes turns, we should be okay. So my game plan was basically try to set up as quickly as possible, make the Iron Hands play very risky. So I was hoping I'd just basically get the TM Evo energy set up and start swinging for weakness straight away. I was worried about the Pikachu at one point, but then with the Munkidori, I just thought you just move some damage counters over, break the sash on the Pikachu, and then we should just be able to hit through. So game 1, battle plan worked absolutely perfectly. We just went ham, charged up as much as we could, made sure everything was on the go. We had Munkidoris on the field. We had just basically the full setup. We only needed like 1 Roserade, so that was sort of the only what I would call liability on the field. But once we put a weight on it, takes her out of the range of all the annoying attacks what can happen. We put an energy on there ready just in case, so we could get the retreat. Deck worked absolutely perfect, so we absolutely stormed through game 1. Game 2, it was a little bit closer. But once again, the efficiency of the deck just paid off. We was able to set up shop, get going, and we took game 1 really, really confidently. Game 2, really confidently, and yeah, we end up finishing up and made sure it was a nice, clean win for us. So we're 1-0 going into the tournament. It's a 3-round tournament, so you know it is what it is. Game 2, we end up going against Terrorbox. Now, Terrorbox is an interesting matchup because they do run the Ogreponds. So we do have to run the risk of weakness hitting us. But as long as we sort of play around it, it's not too bad. And with the Water Pond, being able to snipe our bench and take out all the things that we do not want to be knocked out, it is a case of, okay, we need to make sure we set up shop and hopefully they miss the snipe attack. What is not as likely as I can say, as long as we get the tools on there, normally we're okay, but jamming tower, E-switches and all this stuff, Turbox has a lot of answers to counter us. But game 1 went as perfectly as it could. We kept swinging, we made sure we was really ahead on the prize trade. We ended up, I think, winning it 5-1. So, well, 6 prizes only took 1, so we were quite confident and dominating through that match. Game 2, a lot more of the situation, but they were able to pull off the Wellspring Ogerpon's sniper attack, so we had to sort of start on the back foot and just try to work our way up again. Once we started getting on the move, deck was performing absolutely perfectly. We would have probably won the game if I didn't misplay as bad as I did. I should have used the Dragon Buster attack. I didn't. I decided to go for the Corkscrew Drive and left 2 energy on my what basically cost us the game. If I decided to use the big attack, the Dragon Buster, and discard 2 energy off, that Ogerpon would have had no right in knocking me out. So it would have been able to put damage back and make sure we swung for knockout. But that's my fault. So this game ended up going 1-1. We didn't have time for the third game, really. I think the time we finished, it was like 8 minutes left, not even that. So we played it out. We tried to see how it went. Yeah, we end up tying that game. So we're 1-0-1. I seem to be tying a lot at League recently, and I don't think it's because I'm slow playing. I think it's more because I'm new to the deck, so I'm sort of picking up little bits. I have to work out a lot more steps. But in general, hitting game 3, I just think it's so hard at the moment in this format to have a solid best of 3 in 50 minutes. It is just one of those things. But yeah, so we went into the finals and I got to sit opposite my good friend Jordan on Grimmsnarl. Now, last time he played me in this matchup, it was rough. We got bodied, but we didn't have the Monkey Dory. And Monkey Dory in this game saved my ass more times than I can count. So, if you know the Grimmsnarl list, they want to spread damage around with the Frost Lasses and everything. So being able to like sort of take out early snow runts with Monkey Dories out and basically keep the pressure on. Taking those like mid-turn knockouts were absolutely diabolical. And with Grimmsnarl having grass weakness and just being able to like say move 2, use 2 Monkey Dories to move 60 damage over onto Impidimp to boss it up to then swing with my Badoo to item lock and still take the knockout. It just really helped like the speed of the game, so I was able to sort of like iron out for 2, swing with a Badoo from the knockout, sit there with only a 2-card hand, me with my pretty stacked hands on my left hit, just looking at the situation going, okay, cool, we should have game here. So that's how we won game 1, and game 2 was pretty much more of the same stuff. Once again, we item locked and sat there and prayed, thinking, okay, cool, we have locked up the game. As long as we don't get Iono back here, we should be fine. We didn't. I had the energy in hand, so it was a case of attach, retreat, and boss for game. Dragon Buster doing Dragon Buster things and hitting silly numbers what it has no right in hitting. Yeah, so really happy with how the deck performed. We ended up finishing 2-0-1, what led us to winning, what was great.
Okay, so the prize packs we got for winning last night, not too bad. So, I want to start with the Twilight Masquerade. We got Amberpom, Dan Maka, Corfish, Grookey, Diplin, Community Centre, Girafarig, Cook, Nosepass, and a Chandelure. I will leave my prize pack last. So, Destined Rivals number 1. Now, once again, when you win tournaments, you know you don't get the best packs. It's just the rules. So we've got Beldum, that dude, Pichu, Yanma, Sacred Ash, Huntail, Scrafty, Blipbug, Alt Art Weezing, and a Zapdos. We'll take that pull any day of the week. Next pack of Destins. See, you didn't expect pulls when you win a tournament, if I'm being honest. So we've got Squawks, Roselia, Nidoran, Flaffy, Lamantis, or whatever that thing is called, Team Rocket's Receiver, another Rocket's Weezing, Relor, Beltoy, and a Macargo. Now, for the fun pack, see if we get anything cool in here. I think there's just like stamped playables, what we just really want. So we've got the Area Zero stamp, Techno Radar stamped, Serendipity stamped, Bind Emoji, and a Noctowl with the play stamp. Hell yeah! And a Metal Energy.
Yeah, so after this win, I am definitely thinking this will be the 60 I take with me to the Invitational next week. So yeah, I'm excited. I think this 60 could take me all the way. Let's find out. But guys, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, leave a comment, and all that good stuff. But for now, I'll catch all you fine ass beautiful people later. Peace out, guys. Bye.